we're going to go without the webcam again, because I think that's the problem. I'll do a reinstall after the game, but for now, you won't get to see my beautiful green screen at work. I was really excited for that, and now it's not going to work. But anyway, we're going to keep going here. So, Alice was escorted back upstairs, and Micro.
Hey. Do or die.
Okay. Okay. You live. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, those are my options. 1, 2, and 3. So 1. Good night, Micro. 2 and 3. Well, it might be a mix of attacks. Let's see what happens.
Ooh. Damn.
Alright,
Good night, Micro.
Yeah, so here's the attack on Micro on the ground. I get a 29 for 11 slashing.
That most certainly does not hit.
Yeah, well, yeah, too bad you're not going to be alive to tell me that. He then focuses attention to Dravidicus. Get a 16, but I get a 24 on the last attack. For 11 slashing.
Hits.
11 slashing. Getting spicy, huh?
If I could sweat bullets, I'd be sweating 50 cows.
50 cows, huh? That's pretty heavy. So let's see here. What else do I want to do? Okay. I mean, we might as well add it, right? Shit. You only live once. You only live once. YOLO. Strahd calls forth the spirits on a lair action, and a specter appears in the room. I might let you. Give me a second. I have to roll initiative for this specter that just joined. Oh, nice. And it is the specter's turn.
Oh.
Lovely.
Yeah. A ghost from the deceased that Strahd has killed before comes over and takes a swing at you, Dravidicus, but misses.
Not a chance.
Do. Remember all those gargoyles that I decided to dance around with?
Yeah, but do I at least get half cover because I'm behind that pillar?
Nope.
Wow.
Oh wait.
Dead.
I'll take that back. If I knew that, I would move here instead. So that will change a few things. That means I only hit you with a 14 and a 6.
Yeah, that's a not hit.
Yeah, I didn't quite see the pillars, so I will say that's what happens.
I'm gonna move Corey's body so it's easier to see the board a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. This gargoyle will attack Rictavio. Boop. Boop.
Actually,
Yep.
Micro, I need your token to stay where it is because I have a plan.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, Rictavio, it's time to get rid of you.
Heck.
How are we looking? Take 14 more points of damage, huh?
Still up.
Alright, hold on, let me check something. These gargoyles could fly. I forgot. This gargoyle will do a flyby and strike down at Dravidicus and then go back around the pillar. Does that make sense? Like this one right here is going to fly in, try to hit you, and we'll run over here.
Okay.
So that's the attack pattern. I don't think it'll give him advantage though, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, there you go.
Negative.
He swings at you, and you manage to pelt him away with your blade or shield. Do you got a shield?
I have a shield.
Then you pelted him off with the shield. Rawr! I'm gonna kill the man with the funny hairdo.
But what if funny man with hairdo does the thing?
Oh,
I think Rictavio's just been deleted.
yeah, I think so too.
Well, that was Rictavio? Which one was
Yeah,
Rictavio?
You're Rictavio.
No,
5
which,
and 7.
5 and 7? Okay.
The last two, the last two attacks.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first one knocks me
Ooh.
down, like, he gets 2 deaths, failures for the second.
Alright, so yeah, keep that in mind. So, your healer's down.
Okay.
That,
So for my turn, I'm going to free action drop the mace and grab the sun sword. And then I'm going to cast lay on hands on Rictavio. Important question: what's his max HP?
he's up in the 70s somewhere. I don't think you have that much.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. So I'm gonna give him 30 points of healing.
Alright, Rictavio, you're given 30 points of healing, and you're back up. Well, on the ground, but you're back up. I need to check something with the femur you just dropped. What was it originally called?
It's Mace of Disruption.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was Saint Markovia's thigh bone. Get off my.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not okay. It has the properties of Mace of Disruption, but it does have some caveats that you need to know. That if you just dropped it and no longer using it, I gotta see what it does.
Oh no.
It says this, so I guess it's okay then. Because I was figuring, like, if it's done, it's done. Alright. So the thigh bone is on the ground, and you pick up the Sunblade.
Yes.
Alright. And you pump in healing into Rictavio, so that uses your action. Anything else?
I'm gonna take a I'm not sure if it's dodge or defensive.
You can't take anything because you already burned an action.
Oh, I thought they were bonus actions.
No, they're not. Not for you, they're not. For a rogue, they are.
Okay, let me.
Well, not even for a rogue. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Yeah, I was about to say, rogues have...
No. What am I thinking? I'm thinking...
disengage.
Yeah, it's the disengage that's throwing me off. Anyway.
Okay, that'll end my turn.
At the end of this, I'll let you know how much worse it could have been.
Oh, no, it's pretty bad.
It is pretty bad. Alright, so... 1, I go after Dravidicus. 2, I go after Esmeralda. That way, it's kind of fair. See, Mitchie, you might not even get to control her. Okay. We're going after Dravidicus with advantage this time.
Looks like the dice are telling me. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm down. And there's 2 death fails.
Yay. See, I'm trying to be... Yeah. Alright, so Gargoyle goes after Esmeralda.
No, you're not. Sorry, Vegas, you're not down. The minute you went unconscious,
yeah, that's right. It left me at 1.
Yeah. You're up, but you're at 1.
Yeah. So you go down for the first time. However, the second attack takes you down, so you don't have any death saves. so you don't take any death saves, but you fall to the ground. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good reminder.
No, but saved you the death saves at the very least.
Yeah.
So that would kill it instantaneously without dealing damage. The effect is instead negated against the target spell. Oh, wait. First time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage. The target instead drops to 1 and the spell ends. So no longer under the spell, and then bam, you died on the second swing. So we could take away the crossbones and give you an X. Yeah. Esmeralda is being attacked next. Did I roll for him already?
Yes.
Let's see.
15 and 11.
No, it's a 21 and an 18. So that's a 15 points of damage. as Esmeralda's getting pelted. All right, Esmeralda, you gotta dig these guys out. Let's see what we can do. And no, I don't think I'm going to give you Esmeralda.
All right.
Because she has things I don't want you using.
No.
How can we play this Connect 4 game that we're about to do? Alright, she'll take an attack of opportunity. Just because this shot is a lot better looking than the other one. And then she will point down this way and shoot a lightning bolt. We're gonna save this in case we do need to run. So it'll be at 3rd level. And all those creatures there will need to make a dex save, and I'm gonna try to remember to use my API
Macro?
that I got a macro for this. I need to start using it, right? So we're gonna click these guys. We're gonna use apply damage. It is a dexterity save 14. And they took 32 damage, so boom! And half on a save, and here we go. Oh, these commands, there are no checks defined yet. Just import. Oh, I think there's a group thing I didn't do. Fuck. Alright, fine. Hold on. Is it... Honestly, I don't even know what it would be. I'd have to look up the command. I ain't got time for that right now. Alright, so gargoyle... I got 3 gargoyles that need to make a dex, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Wow, the last one saved. That's 16 points to these guys. That's actually pretty good, actually. 16 to those, and then I'll check that Spectre here in just a hot second. So I think we want to do damage.
I thought only one of them took 16. The other two took 32.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on. This guy took 16. Alright, I'll just take off another 16. No, you're right. I was misdirecting myself. Oh, good news. One of the gargoyles is destroyed.
Oh, nice.
And now let's find out if the Spectre goes with it. The Spectre disappears as well. Unless they are resistant to lightning. Let me double check.
I don't believe so.
Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, I knew I needed to check because it's like, wait a minute, these things have like a lot of mean stuff to them. I mean, it's definitely hurt. You can see the ectoplasm of the Spectre kind of like fade for a moment, but she clearly got rid of the first one in front of her, and I did need to make an attack of opportunity on her as she moved away. So
yeah,
here's the
remind you.
claw bite. She gets hit for 3, but that's no problem for her. So she's trying to clear the field. She's trying desperately to help you guys. And, I mean, I guess we go for the living first, right?
I would assume so.
I think in a mad dash, this one here is going to fly away from Octavio. So if Octavio wants to make a sword cane attack, you can.
Let me scroll up. Here, sword.
Alright, you managed to hit it on the way out, but it flies off, taking 6 points of damage as you chip away at it. And then the creature lands by Esmeralda. Huh?
Is it considered undead? Does it take the extra damage, the gargoyle?
No, it does not. It does not. It's a construct.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. And she takes 13 more points of damage. Alright, there we go. We're caught up. Rictavio, as you swing away, now you have a chance to take an action.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Javicus.
Yay!
I'm just gonna put him right back down. You know this, Rahadin's mutters.
Higher level casting.
Yeah, check your level casting. You might have to move the character sheet to see it. There you go. Dear God, really?
How much?
Did you pump up with the level 5 or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, so 31.
31.
so 31. I guess he returned the favor, right?
Hey, let's take this red X off me.
Go right ahead. You have ability to do that, right?
Yes, I
There you
did.
All right. Oh, I really do need to be more attentive with Strahd. I have been letting him relax because, to be fair, he's just kind of like watching the fight.
They gave Esmeralda an inspiration.
All right. I mean, I can remember at the end of their turns. All right, let me see what nasty trick I want to do next. An Old Faithful? Should I do an Old Faithful, guys?
I hope not.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do an Old Faithful. Do I not have that over here? I thought I had the, Where am I? This doesn't look right. Okay, that would have to be from... Alright. Hold on, let me check to see if I can do something real quick, just to make it easier. You know what? Since we're this deep in the combat, do you guys want to take a 5-10 minute break?
Yes, please.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take 5-10 minutes. Try to lengthen this combat a little bit. Feel free to keep playing StreamRaiders with us. We will keep this going here as soon as we get back. And we'll see you in a short moment, my friends. So stay tuned. If this is your first time being here, be sure to leave a follow. And if you're enjoying the stream, let us know. And we'll see you in about 5-10. Alright, there we go. That's me. And that's them. We are back from our break. Welcome back, everybody. Quick reminder, in May 16th through the 22nd, we are going to be doing a fundraiser for the Wounded Warrior Project. That will be a series of one-shots going on throughout the entire week. Donations to the Wounded Warrior will buy players advantage, disadvantages, bonus, boons and banes, and a draw from the deck of many things. And I think there's going to be an added feature for my campaign on Saturday, or my game. I've been debating on giving the audience a chance to buy a level up. So you can help the party by helping them level up in the final game. I'll see if the other DMs want to do something like that, but I think it might get too crazy if it gets too generous, but at the same time that might be fun too. We'll figure it out. But that's something I'm thinking about doing for my game. At any rate, okay, we got something to resolve here, right? There is a giant fireball that just goes off in the middle of everything. And I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Keep in mind, seeing as I am up, you have +3 to your roll.
Let me check his spell DC real quick so I don't forget. Okay. Did I roll damage on that already? No, I didn't.
That's 15, 16, 17, 18.
Do I want to upcast that? Yes, I do. I'll go ahead and get rid of that since it dies. Rahadin dodges. 37. Okay, yeah, I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dex saves, and then one for Esmeralda.
I save if I meet it, right?
Yep. So you'll take half of 37.
That's a 31. Oh wait, plus 6 fire. Never mind.
Esmeralda screams out as she catches fire for a moment and starts putting herself out. She is badly wounded from the attack. Let's see here. Let's check immunity, shall we? Because then this might not even matter, right? Okay, it's just that. So that they still have to. Alright, so we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to make 5 of these. He's destroying his own artwork. If nothing else, at least he's trying to finish this off, right?
Right.
Rictavio failed, I believe.
Yeah, he fell. He's down.
Ouch. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I did it on the right one. This one gets destroyed, and then this one will save. Since I forgot to see, 37 in half is 18.
18.
Yeah, I can math.
I just finished doing the math. That's the only reason I know.
Oh, it looks like you're all catching fire in there. Actually, okay, that one's on the outskirts of it, but the other one would have died. Meat Girl. Your ghost-like body floats up and up and up, and you find yourself atop of a tower, and you find a line of other ghosts just like yourself. And one at a time, these ghosts are jumping off the roof of this tower, or the ledge, and just sailing to the floor and just psh. And then 3 more ghosts go before you, and then finally it's your turn to jump.
Micro?
That's fine. We can't hear him. That's fine. Are you muted, Micro?
Yeah, I was muted. I mean,
Okay, what did you say?
I was saying, is there any way I could try to stop myself from jumping?
No. Just letting you know, just because you're down doesn't mean something ain't happening to you. You find your spirit pulled to that ledge. Like, it's your turn, but that's technically all of your turn at the moment. So, like, you're being faced with this tremendous height, because I believe this tower is like 200 to 300 feet tall. And you just watch these
300 and a
ghosts.
quarter.
Yeah, you just watch as all these ghosts soar down into the ground like they're getting splatted.
Can I do a wisdom check in order to... Because Micro has a fear of heights.
I don't think you need to make a check. You're scared shitless as it is.
Fair enough.
Like, you can't really force yourself not to do it, but your inner terror is kind of like building up. Alright, Rahadin's gonna do some... We're gonna do some division, I think. We're gonna start by dividing one... Well, no, let's do a true roll. 1 is Draviticus, 2 is Rectavio. Who is the focus? Draviticus shall die. So we'll go 2 to him. I get a 26 and a 20. Oh wait, Rectavio's already down, right?
Yeah.
Never mind, they all go to you. And then I hit you for a total of 32 points of slashing.
I'm
26,
down.
20, 26.
What was the first damage?
11.
Okay, so the second one's the one that puts me down.
Alright, so you're on death saves with 2
Yes.
fails.
How?
Alright. Because he attacks you again after you go down, all 3 hit.
Oh, I didn't know he had 3 attacks. I thought it was just 2. My
yeah,
bad.
I was going to just hit Rectavio, and I was like, oh, he's already down, so I'll just hit you.
Yep. I didn't realize he had 3.
Lair action. Let's see. Do I even need to? I don't think I do.
I think Esmeralda's the only one up.
At the end of Draviticus' turn, he
went yet.
approach, or not the end of your turn, the end of
Rahadin?
Rahadin's legendary action from Strahd. He closes in on Esmeralda. So he moves over to her. Lair action is still being debated. I think we'll take the lair action that does... Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to do this top one, chat. Now, my construct friends, save her for me. So the gargoyles just kind of like wait. Go ahead and make your death save, Draviticus.
Yep, just placing a troop on StreamRaiders.
Don't forget to place your troop. Here, I'll help heal. Did you just roll what I think you did? No.
I rolled a 22 dirty.
Too bad, you're still on the ground. Alright. She takes her attacks out on Strahd as she screams out Rectavio's name. Rectavio, make a d20 roll for me, please.
20?
Mm-hmm. It's a death save.
But then she has her death ward on her?
Not on him. This is for you.
Oh.
You failed 2 death saves just now. You have bad luck with death saves, friend.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to notice this.
This is fine. So this might be the nail in the coffin, right? He's gonna try to grapple her. She needs to make a DC check here to see if she can get out of it. Ooh, she does. And because she does, Strahd growls and takes a second attack and just bites after her anyway. But misses because she's just kind of like clawing him off. Micro, you jump. And you watch as the land gets closer and closer to your face. You want to close your eyes, but it just won't happen. And then eventually, Rahadin just walks away and stands ready in case his master needs help. Yeah, this is just basically going to be another death save for Draviticus.
Yeah,
17. It's two successes. She going down
I'm
fighting
2
the
and 2.
boys.
A stake in his heart.
She's working on it.
There's a stake in my boot.
All 3 of those miss. Oof. Alright, Rictavio, are you gonna live or die? Roll that natural 20. Well, you live. That's 1 save.
No means no, Strahd.
You're right. Why should I keep trying? I have the woman of my dreams already. Dear lord, is this how this fight's gonna go?
Apparently.
You gotta wait for Draviticus to get up and then
Yeah.
fuck him up with the Sun Sword.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Master. Let me move over here and make it easier for you. Okay, continue. Draviticus, make that death save.
Well, this is the final one either way. No!
Ba-dum-ba-bum.
Whoa! No! Oh!
Do the NPCs save the day?
We're about to find out. I mean, she has no healing, so she does get a good blow on him for 11 points of damage. And then when she swings out with this attack, though, we see her lodge the blade like into his jaw, and it just like cracks through his face, and she rips it out, and then we just see his jaw kind of like off to the side, and then instantly it pops back into place, and looks like nothing happened. And then he goes, now. And for those who would have been alive, you would have heard a loud boom. It's like a heartbeat, just kind of like beeps into the halls of this building.
The last sound heard.
You know, I just want to get my hands dirty just a little bit. Would you please do me a favor and just die already? Okay, that'll do it. Damn. And as he asks the favor, we see
Like
him.
all you had to do was ask.
Yeah, we see him slash across the throat of Esmeralda, and she spirals to the floor, and then one final bite as she goes almost to the floor, and then he releases her. and then turns to Rahadin. I believe that completes the ceremony of this mess. Clean it up. We have at least one guest that gets to participate. Did you fall out of the order for some reason? Or did you take yourself off the map?
I took myself off.
Okay, that's
I went
why it is.
upstairs.
Alright, yeah,
Yeah.
so you followed
No
orders.
point
Yeah.
in-
So, I guess I need Rick Tapio to make another death save, huh?
Yep.
It's got a total of... Okay, roll one more. The NPCs get to live. I gotta roll
At least
some
one
for...
of them.
Oh yeah, let me check Esmeralda. She's already at 2 fails. Boom, she dies before she gets up. Fuck! Alright.
Wouldn't Octavio have an action before that happens?
No, he's...
Second one?
even though you succeed in surviving, you're still unconscious for 1d4 hours.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah,
the
unless
only
you roll a
reason...
20.
Yeah, unless you get HP somehow, which you don't. You're out for 2 hours, and they literally take you captive. Strahd's gonna use you for his plaything. So, well fought, I guess? The gargoyles quickly jump back up to their perches.
The ones that
And-
are left, anyways.
Yeah, the ones that are left. They go back to their post. Rahadin starts to do as the master says, gathers up the remains of those who have recently passed, and drags them off. There's a conversation, like, I'm gonna go into more detail, but I feel like the above stuff needs to kind of like get taken care of, because Strahd still has the charm effect on Alisai, and it will last for at least 24 hours, unless somebody would have hurt Alisai. And he tells you, you did well, my friend. I apologize for what came of your comrades, but they obviously overstepped their bounds. I'm sure you understand.
Listen, from the moment that I met that group, all they had on their mind was violence. I did not understand why they took such a hard stance. You know,
I
I
think-
understand what you are, but you at
I think
least
you
are
and I can see
reasonable.
Indeed, I think you and I can see reason here. So tell me, what would you want to do? Would you want to take over all of this in my stead? Or would you rather find your freedom back in the realm you came from?
What do you mean? You plan on leaving?
If I find someone suitable to take my place?
I would not have such a heavy hand. I do think I could make some adjustments and make a place like this reasonable, but you do have a very sinister way of conducting yourself. It's not necessarily the best course of action.
Well, when you lived as long as I have and people curse you for what you are, then it's just bound to happen. I honestly don't know if I could trust you with such role now I think about it.
If you need me to watch things in your stead, I could do so, but I would prefer to just go home. It's what I've been wanting this entire time. The man that you seek.
Make a persuasion.
Von Richten
as you
is
could-
downstairs.
Alright, yeah, make me a persuasion, because here's the next event, depending upon how this goes.
The man that
He
you
was-
asked for is downstairs.
Yes, and I'm happy you delivered him to me. Oh, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna post this because now we're there, right? So this is his charm effect. Okay, and I just want to point out the line where it says, where was it? Didn't I see a part where it said it lets him bite? Or did I imagine that?
I'm reading it now.
Oh, yeah. Strahd requests and actions in the most favorable way and lets Strahd bite it.
Yeah.
So he does the bite action on Alice. And... Oh, no, never mind. You know what? Back up on that. I was wanting to inflict you with vampirism. That's what I want to do.
Doesn't he still have to make a bite attack, though?
Yeah, he did. How much health does Alice have? Because I don't think I could take you to 0 with that bite attack, can I?
No, not even close.
Yeah. So that would be unreasonable. Like, if he thinks you're too healthy for it, he's not going to deal with it. You know what I think he does? You don't even have to stay for the wedding. I could tell you're a busy man. Why don't you go ahead and start making your way out and see if you can leave now?
Where do I go?
The same way you came in. From Barovia, the village. The other road that leads east of Barovia village.
Alright. Well, I hope you have a very great wedding. You know, they went through your stuff. They told me about what happened with your brother and his wife and all of that, and you know, it's all really sad. Sorry to hear about that, but I'm glad that it's all worked out for you now.
Old wounds are hard to heal. And he holds the hilt of the Sunblade and says, I think I need to do away with this nasty little tool.
You shouldn't keep things like that around you, especially when, you know, those are the only things that can hurt you.
Indeed. Lesson learned. I'll make sure it's nowhere near any further.
Well, you and all of your guests kind of bow to all of them, wave, and...
Alright. Now, what I will do is check to see if I can read the epilogue here. Where is the epilogue at? I got all these magic items shown. It is... There it is. You know the one thing we forgot?
Hmm.
No, I'm not gonna say it. You guys will get mad. You're gonna I forgot about it, but maybe you guys should remember you had it.
What was it?
Somebody had something.
Amulet?
Yep.
There's no point in me using the amulets. God kept going on top of the stairs, and vampires only take damage if they start their turn in it.
Right.
All the bad guys were constructs, and Rahadim wasn't a vampire.
Once he is done toying with the characters, Strahd sets out to defeat them utterly, which he has done. Having concluded that none of them is worthy to replace him as the Lord of Barovia, he won't be satisfied until all the characters are dead or turned into his vampire spawn core consorts. He allowed Alice to attempt to leave, but he never clearly told Alice that he was free to go. Alice finds himself lost into the mist as they try, and then eventually it might turn into hiding and self-preservation within one of the villages for Alice. He seals the characters in the catacombs and instructs his servants to hide all their magic items. Interesting. And with the characters out of the way, Strahd shifts his attention back to making Irina Kalyana his bride. If she is still alive and within his grasp, Irina is turned into a vampire spawn and sealed in her crypt beneath Castle Ravenloft. I'll say the next Rictavio. Yeah, probably. So, unfortunate events, yes, but it was kind of railroading itself. Not railroading, I guess that's the wrong word to use, but it was definitely like there were events that were pushing against you the longer you were trying to make your decisions to do other things, and it was kind of hard to garner the necessary experiences as we didn't explore a few places, but you know, it never really comes up unless you trigger certain things. And even I, as a novice in running this campaign still, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not perfect, I'm not 100%, but I have done hopefully a good due diligence of how evil Strahd is in a battle. Like, we finally got to see what he looks like when he's out there flexing. I had one more trick for you. Would you like to have known what it was?
Yes, please.
I was going to cast animate objects on a bunch of Electrum pieces that had his visage on it, and you were all going to be slapped silly with about 10 Electrum coins floating in the air beating the shit out of you.
Oh, damn.
What would have
Yeah.
been even funnier is if you took all 461 Electrum pieces from Micro.
I can only animate 10 at a time, so no.
Oh.
There's a limit.
I mean, it would have been
But-
funny, but...
Hilarious, I'm sure, but you already died from gold already as it is. So, our group did not manage to kill Strahd. Strahd was really well protected in this particular region area. You went right into the belly of the whale. You did not meet him where your card told you to meet him. Like, you probably should have came here with the purpose to meet him in the location, but you got everything else. You got the 3 items you were supposed to get. You had your ally, Rictavio. It's just that you did not meet up with the last Fate card and follow through with it properly. So as you fought against Fate, Fate fought back and proved to be quite the villain. At this time here, I will allow my players to kind of like ask questions about events that they may be curious. Like, even like for Dravidicus and Micro, you guys can ask me like things you've experienced in the previous campaign and this campaign. If there's like questions about the game that you're like, what happened here, what was the ideal here, or like if there's a certain NPC you wanted to know whatever came of them or what happened, I will open the platform for the next, I don't know, however long it takes, but we have the session ended pretty early. So you guys got any questions about the game that, you know, like curiosities that you wish you would have explored but didn't find a good time to do so?
I have a few.
What do you got?
So, in last campaign, we briefly went to this location, and it was basically a pop in, pop out, Esmeralda's gone kind of situation. What was in those rooms, and what would have happened if my character didn't exactly piss off the guy? You know what I'm talking about,
I'm
right?
trying to remember. Are you talking about the guy
The
who
one that
had
was
the woman
Yeah.
dressed up in? Yeah, that was
Mhm.
a construct made for Strahd to resemble Kalyana. He was gonna make him a literal bride, and that was his thing. Like, he wanted to make her the bride so that he would get praise for doing so, and hopefully free Strahd from his curse, since he can never get a hold of Kalyana, you know. So that was his whole shtick. If you would have traveled to the eastern side of that castle, you probably would have seen experiments gone wrong. But yeah, there's, I don't know, possible. I don't think it would have been allies, but they were like non-combatants that you could have probably tried to help.
I have a question. Was this fighting was always going to be like the end game encounter? Like, was there a way for us to like not fight Strahd? Like, was this the end game? Because
the majority of it
just-
leads to a final encounter because one, he wants to test you in combat. Because he is technically looking for an heir, somebody to take his place, and you know, he pretty much challenges that through. That's why he doesn't directly face off against you at the beginning. Like, he wants to
I
see
get
how
that.
you
It's
build
just-
through trial. And yeah, it's if you're gonna save Kalyana, then yes, you're gonna have to fight him because he will do whatever it takes to keep that from happening. Now,
I
if
just
you
feel
would
like
just
there's...
there was a way. There was. I told you a way. If you would have killed Rictavio and brought him in, you would have been freed. You did exactly as he asked.
Oh, no,
and he
no.
would
I
have
mean,
rewarded you.
like, I feel like there was so much that we didn't get to do, like the quest with the wine. When Miko, I think, first passed away, they mentioned something about the Amber Temple. Like, I feel there was like so much.
There
like-
is still a lot of stuff that could have been explored. Some of it I kind of like kept you from going towards because, like, the wine especially, like, they've already experienced it, and I feel bad for not letting you experience it, but
Not
would have been a little
experience
bit-
the wine.
yeah,
I was the only one that experienced the wine out of this
oh
group.
yeah, well, yeah, and I think, okay, so here's the fair point. Because he initiated the conversation, I turned it off because I was like, no, you've already been there. I'm not going to make you point to that quest as clear as day. If nobody else does it, then we're not going there because Draviticus has already been there. Oh yeah, they all dead now, except for one. One managed to survive, but they are now lost in the lands of the mist forever, or until Strahd decides to go kill him. But is
And
there...
what about the Amber Temple? Like, I feel like
that could
I
have
felt
been
like
something.
I felt like we were like developing
know-
in Velaki, and all of a sudden we were hit this timer.
Yeah,
The
the
wedding's
timer.
like the next day.
Well, it's because a lot of things happened with Irina. Because one, you just dumped her off, which, you know, that was the task, right? That was the initial task. But there were the bones. The bones were retrieved a little too late. And he was able to achieve certain things in that time frame. But yeah, the timer was kind of like mentally going with how many ways can you stop him from completing his task, and a lot of them were going against you just because of certain things. But it was, I don't know, maybe it was kind of like a little bit of a point here because there was a lot of going back and forth on what should we do, and there was never a clear-cut version. And then whenever like that happens for too long, like, stuff still happens in the background, and that's kind of like what led to this. Like, honestly, you could have said, well, Kalyana's a lost cause and we will just try to reason with him. And like I also said, if you really wanted to turn dirty, you could
Irina?
Irina Kalyana, yeah.
Okay.
Could have left her to her doom, because that could have been a leftover thing. Like, if you didn't feel that, probably should have been what you should have done. Like, I think you were being convinced to do that, but a lot of you were like, no, we need to save Irina, because why did we even try if we're not going to do it?
I still thought that was.
I want to point out that it was
I was-
Drivos again that was pushing the party into fighting and into this whole, oh, we need to
Well-
go save Irina.
Don't worry, neither Mitchie or Dravos are going to be in any of my Wednesday campaigns ever again. I'm sorry, boys, but you're done for now. You've been in this campaign twice, or most of it. So, and I don't know what I'm going to do with my Wednesdays. I'll have to figure it out. Like, you're not completely out of everything. Like, you always have the open role plays, stuff like that. But I don't know if I'm going to do any campaigns for a while. I'm going to let Wednesday kind of like stew for a bit. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, I got this charity stream we got to plan out and get that fixed. So if you guys are watching and wondering, hey, what can I do to join this community? We have a Discord, !Discord and Twitch chat. If you're following us over at Facebook, come on over to Twitch. The commands only work there, I'm afraid. And if you join our Discord community, we are having a charity stream May 16th through the 22nd. And we are going to be raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project. We'd love to have your support, either by helping us play in some games or any other donations or stuff like that. All right, Alice, you have a good one. And then I'll just, yep, you have a good one. And anybody else have any last curiosities before we head out?
I do.
What do you got?
So, when we went through the, oh god, what was it? The Wizards of the Lines in the first campaign, why were the crows there?
Because they were.
No, like, were they, like, were-crows or just regular crows?
They're scarecrows that were animated.
No, not scarecrows. Were-crows.
Oh, were-crows. Yeah, they were actually allies.
Oh, really?
Yep, if you guys would have been able... Well, the thing is, they're the ones that snitched on Murdoch for breaking their barrels.
Oh, yeah. I did forget about that.
Yeah, so that's why... Like, they would have been allies until you showed hostilities towards them, and that's why him and the old man didn't get along afterwards. But yeah, even at the Bone Grinder, there was an opportunity for you guys to get saved by Were-Raven, but you guys had that situation pretty well handled.
Okay.
Like Danica, she is a Were-Raven, and so is her husband and her children, but they don't go around saying it. Rictavio was actually there to try to figure out who's who of the Were-Raven, so that's why he was there. He had his suspicions, but he couldn't confirm. So, because the story didn't dig in a comforting or a natural way towards Danica and the rest, because there was that bit of spittle fight between her and Mikro, because Mikro's like this fake bird in her eyes, right? So that, and then it just escalated into a spit fight back and forth, and then it just never developed into a working relationship.
Right. Okay. I was just curious.
No problem. Like, this is it. This is it. Like, if there's anything else about Curse of Strahd you want to know about, I'll reveal whatever I can at this moment. If you guys don't want to know what happens, it's spoiler session now. So...
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave.
Alright, well, if that's the case, then I want to thank everybody for coming out here. It's a short night, I'm afraid. We'll be back Friday at 5 p.m. Central, so join us for our open roleplay, and if you want to join us, !Discord, !RP and Twitch chat, once again, Facebook, come on over. We will be starting then at 5 p.m. tomorrow, or Friday. Tomorrow's my off day, so is Tuesdays and Saturdays. I usually stream over at We Rise as One. So if I'm not streaming here, come check me out over there where we might be playing some video games. I am looking for someone who will constantly be willing to play games on my days off. Like, if you have No Man's Sky, if you have Diablo 3, or if you have Valheim, and you can make time on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays to, help me stream on those days on the other channel, I would like a little company. So that's something I'm kind of like asking for above, everything. But it's not directly affecting this channel, so... what else? Yeah, guys, I guess that's it. Everybody else that's left, say goodnight to Twitch and Facebook, and we'll join you guys Friday.
Good night, Twitch. Good night, Facebook. Stay safe, guys, and holy crap, Strahd hurts.
Alright, and with that, my friends, do you hear the calling? The chaotic calling. We're gonna go find someone to raid, so stay tuned for that.